Covington maintain status as one of the best welterweights in the world?
He is absolutely one of the best welterweights in the world. A lot of times people mistake the talk and the persona for Colby not being able to be a fighter. Colby Covington is a fantastic fighter, and he will get in your face from the moment they're official or the moment the referee says fight, and the pace and the cardio and the work rate that he will push on his opponents is enough to break guys. Guys that are traditionally known as phenomenal cardio fighters like Rafael dos Anjos melt under Colby Covington. He is a great fighter and a very, very hard worker.
And there he is, folks, Colby Covington, ready to engage yet again here tonight. All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, you have an iron will that you will be something special. You can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Colby Chaos Covington. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad! Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go, round 1 with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his... All right, so high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Oh, big shots from the top. Well, he's got his back now.
Oh, right into mount.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position.
That was nice.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Covington. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Now the hammer fist here by Covington. And very effective with the ground and pound. back to the full mount here.
This is a terrible position.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Midway through round one. Well, he's more than content to work, really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he counters.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, in the mouth.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Covington's in half guard now. Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Good work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Muhammad's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Oh, into the mouth.
Under a minute to go.
Great ground and pound by this man.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited.
Final seconds here in round one.
Big counter right hand.
What an end to round one.
Stop.
Look at him over there. He's like a piece of meat. He's beat up. Let's go out there and look for the finish. I want you to.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so here we go as the next round gets underway. If Ray Longo was here, he would say that previous round was what we call a striking clinic.
He did a fantastic job of landing his strikes, throwing everything with an idea of where he was trying to go, and he landed at a very, very high rate.
He pinned his arm. He's got him in a crucifix.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. All All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Nice transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. All right, feet on the hips here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Covington. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are. Oh, nice.
Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Just missed with the straight left hand. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has...
Oh, nice double leg, yes. Gotta watch his neck.
That guillotine is tight. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Covington.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
This is where he wants to be. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Oh, right in the mouth.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Covington's in half guard. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
Nice defense.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swing.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Oh, nice kick.
Oh, he lands another Another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And potentially a critical takedown here. Oh, hammer fist here by Covington. That right eye's looking pretty swollen.
He passes the half.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Covington's in half guard. Close guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. Muhammad's looking to go from the full to the half guard here. Opponent not having it. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Muhammad's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Colby somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Muhammad's in half guard.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Close guard. Muhammad's back in full mount. 90 seconds to go. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut.
It's work, guys. Come on.
Kick him off.
In the half guard. Oh, nice.
Good work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. 45 seconds remain in the round. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. He's having his way with him here. Oh, man, that's hard to watch, right? Targets that swollen area, and it's getting worse by the minute. Right into side control. Muhammad's back to the side control now. Making all these shots count. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
The ref wants to stop it. I need you to get out there and be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like, if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5, and this is the time where fighters are...
He's hurt! He's hurt!
Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career, and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again.
Covington's cheek is just leaking blood all over the octagon. That gash is absolutely terrible. I might have even caught his jawbone in there. I'm not so sure.
Oh.
Muhammad's in half guard now. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change. Massive shot from the top. He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, pausing the action here, and if you're the referee, you had to do it, right? The cut on the cheek, not in a terrible place, but a whole lot of blood coming down.
And every time he gets hit, there's just blood flying out of that cut. It's a massive cut on the cheek, and the swelling that is starting to form on this guy's face is like nothing I've seen for a while.
Yeah, you got to stop the fight, man. I mean, I know the cut's not in a bad place, but his face is rearranged. You got to protect the athlete,
You
right?
have to. You have to.
All right, so that'll do it. TKO via doctor stoppage, and at some point, the doctor has no choice but to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage to that cheek.
Absolutely. I mean, all these strikes just kept landing directly on his cheek. You know, it got the point to be so bad that once the doctor was brought into the octagon, he had no choice but to call this fight. And very rarely do we agree, but right now we agree with the decision.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
All right, so a lot of people like the challenger tonight, but it goes to the champion. Congratulations.